Oh, sorry about that. They qualifying has now started for right now. As the first car out on track right now is Ethan with Bud Menards in the number 9 Dodge. As that would be green flag for him. All right, AJ in the 26 is also out on track right now. Green flag for Ethan. Green flag for AJ as well. Ethan with a 23.9. Now here comes AJ with, I believe no improvement. So AJ is currently on top of the board right now. Now changeable train is out on track, currently on his outlap, and there goes Dino as well. Green flag for train, and Dino will be coming up on his green flag too. Coming out of 3 and 4 for changeable, 25.0, which will be no improvement. And here comes Dino. Oh, up to third, 24.0. Changeable gets no, I believe gets no improvement. Yet. AJ is still up on the leaderboard with a 23.9. Oh my gosh, I started so freaking bad. But anyway, 23.9 for AJ. Then Ethan is in second with a 23.9 as well. But he only gained 1 second, so I believe that's a 23.91. Then we have Dino in third with a 24.0. And Treem for 24.8. That's not a really bad time for these drivers, as they still are getting used to these cars, as this is day 2 and stuff like this. We also have another car. We also have another car out on track right now. 2 cars actually. It's Will, and then we have Gavin. Prince Will. No relation to Will Smith, of course. Alright. Prince is going to set his green flag. Gavin is going to set his one really soon. Already shot up to 4th. Of course, remember, this is different qualifying rules now. Aside from VRA or ISDR or whatever league you came from. It's 1 out lap and then 2 green flag, which is hot laps. Actually, hold on. Wait, that might be wrong because Will's pulling in. Alright, that might be. Alright, it might be different. I don't know. All right. We currently have Gavin. We currently have Gavin in the top 5. 24.2. Oh yeah. All right, I was wrong. I was wrong. One outlap, two out. One outlap, one green flag. Yeah, we currently have other cars coming out on track soon. It's Nintendo Hunter, or actually, hold on, I could be wrong. Never mind, I'm not wrong. It's Crimson. Crimson is now on track. On the wall a little bit. This is his outlap, which he will be now taking his green flag. Up on a high lane a little bit, and then here comes ISF, aka Lexus in the 88 Snickers car, which look like Dale Jarrett. He did a really good job on that scheme. Green flag for both of them. And here comes Crimson out of 3 and 4. I will check what the time is in a bit, as ISF is, aka Lexus, is also finishing their lap right now. Yep, there we go. It's finished. Crimson in the 70. Crimson is gonna get a 24.4, and Lexus has a 24.2, which means Lexus and Gavin, both Turns Up Enterprises cars, get 5th and 6th. Possibly will be starting side by side or wherever. We don't know what position they will be in specifically for the starting grid, as of course these cars will be starting in like 1 wide. There will be no 2 wide pacing. We will try to get some pre-race interviews before we get the race underway. AJ is still on top of the leaderboard. Hey, Under Real gets into the wall there. Oh, never mind. That's Chance. Chance got into the wall there a bit. That would be both his and Pancake's green flag here. Pancake slides up a little bit. Chance doesn't improve. Alright. Pancake with a 24.5 and Chance with a 24.7. Sholorant will take his green flag right now. including Jack Ultra right here, aka Six. I don't know how to say his freaking name. CRX in the 17 DeWalt car looks really a bit similar to Matt Kiz's car, but except it's in a Dodge Charger, so we'll see how that will go. Alright, sorry. It's white flag for the 17 car. As he gets 24.8. As it's saying that he got into the wall there. Scholerin didn't even set a slap, which is really unfortunate for him. Alright, coming up next for qualifying, we have CK and Bono. And then coming up next, we have the 33 of Cut. All right, someone to like reset changeable. And CK is also out on track as well. Both on our hot laps right now. Cut will begin his green flag lap. So will Hobbs. These two are taking it really carefully in the corners. I saw them in practice earlier. They're still adjusting into these new cars. In fact, everyone's still adjusting to these new cars. As Cut shoots all the way up in the top 4, so will Hobbs. Cut has a 24.0 and CK has a 24.1, just right behind him. And as soon as I say that, he gets shot up in the third, top 3. Amazing times for CK and Cut here in the top 5. Bono is now out on track now. '97's taking it really carefully into the corners, just like everyone else is so far. We're getting ready to have more people qualifying. Here's what the qualifying. Okay, yeah, no, they have it on like all times thing. It's hard to tell who's DSQ'd right now because Scholerin didn't even bother to start his lap. So it's hard to tell who is in and who is out. Alright, this should be our last car for qualifying. Actually, never mind, because I see Shutdown and Lipmanek all the way down there. Unexpected takes his green flag. Ooh, it's hard to tell, but I think he merely hits the wall all the way up there. But that could just be me because spectate menu isn't working and I have to go into free can, but I do not want to do that. Alright, what will Unexpected get? 13th with a 24.7 right now. Nope. Unexpected doesn't improve yet. Never mind, he didn't improve. Alright. Okay, so the 17 is of course out. Train is just right there. Alright, Lipmanek is currently out on track right now, and so is Merlio. Alright. Green flag for both of them. Lipmanek has already crossed the line, but green flag for Merlio. We're going to have a few more drivers coming up next to qualify. Oh man, I think he hit the wall there. But he shoots all the way up to top 5 with 24.0. Meanwhile, Merlio is in 18th. Never mind, he shoots up to 11th place. Insane run for both of these guys. Merlio doesn't improve, still has a 24.3. Nick with a top 5. Really good time for him. No, Merlio is in 11th now. Asco Boy's also out too. Out on track now. Oh, I forgot to mention, Chance does not make the race. Neither does Train. Neither does Train. Unexpected is right there. And of course, there goes Remy. Toxic is also there too. There goes Remy out of 3 and 4. 13th place. And Unexpected is now out. Pancake is now out. Oh no. A lot of people are getting out today. Oh, Toxic gets 14th with a 24.5. All right. Apparently, qualifying isn't over yet. Probably. I don't know. All right. All right. I don't know if this is actually it for qualifying. If so. All right, I'll take it to the fact that it's for qualifying. On your for those who are listening onto the radio, AJ has pole with a 23.9. Ethan right behind him. Of course, stay tuned. We will be getting into the race, and of course, interview so far. You're listening to Mountcrest Sports Network Radio, and of course, you're watching MSN. Okay, apparently qualifying isn't over yet. What are we doing? It's JDM. We only have 6 minutes left on the clock. I believe Smithcom is also racing too. Actually, yeah, he is racing. He is in the Cup Series. JDM shoots up to 15th, and Pink is out. JDM doesn't improve. He will take 15th. Yes, he will. 15th place with 24.5. Penthos is here too, but I don't know if they're actually going to let him go. All right, this may actually be like the most smallest field so far. Also, really quick, I just want to say this really quickly. It's officially the ninth year. It's officially like the 9th anniversary of Carl Edwards announcing his retirement from the Cup Series. Just want to get that out of the way. It's hard to tell if qualifying is actually over so far. I don't even know if it actually ended, but there's 4 minutes left on the clock right now. If I'm going to be honest, I would go to break here, but I don't want to miss out on one single person doing their lap. Actually, never mind. We're gonna do that anyway. As soon as I say something. Okay, you know what? Yeah, forget it. We'll be right back. This is MSN. Once again, qualifying isn't over. Two minutes left. I can't, the ticker doesn't say who is out on track right now, but it's Shadem. In the 42, I believe? Yes, it is. It's Jolorant. Alright, coming to the finish. 18th, but it's not going to be enough. He's still going to be DSQ'd. He made his outlap at first, but he didn't. But he somehow left. And then he is officially came back, and then he got DSQ'd again. Tough break for him. Alright, here's your... Alright, with 59 seconds left, it's AJ, Ethan, CK, Dino, Nick, Cut, Prince. And qualifying isn't over again. Okay, bro. Transformer out on the track. We have Prince, Lexus, Vortex, Bono, Merlio, Crimson, Remy, Toxic, and JDM. And Transformer's now out on track now. Penthos, aka Penthos. And the people that are currently out right now is Pink, Pancake, Jolorant, Unexpected Chance, and Train and CX. Will Penthos be the next one out, or will he make it in to the Sargento 375? Of course, this is the Nova Cup Series live on Mount Crest Sports Network Radio 1. It's... Penthos will stay in 23rd, but immediately below the cut line, which could count as immediate DSQ. No time left for qualifying. It is now red flag. Coming to the line. Will Penthos get in? Yes, he will. In 12th. JDM is out. Insane run for the 28. the 28 car pulled an insane miracle to make it in at Rockingham. That is an insane run and unbelievable. Alright, alright, we should be starting the race right now, so I'll be right back. Again.
As I'm pacing the pews in a church corridor, and I can't help but to hear, no, I can't help but to hear an exchanging of words. What a beautiful wedding, says a bridesmaid to a waiter. Yes, but what a shame the poor groom's bride is all. I chime in with a haven't you people ever heard of closing a damn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poison rationality. I chime in, haven't you people ever heard of closing a damn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of, well, in fact, well, I'll look at it this way. I mean, technically our marriage is saved. Well, this calls for a toast, so pour the champagne. Oh, well, in fact, well, I'll look at it this way. I mean, technically our marriage is saved. Well, this calls for a toast, so pour the champagne, pour the champagne. I chime in with the haven't you people ever heard of closing a damn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poison rationality. I chime in, haven't you people ever heard of closing a damn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poison rationality. I chime in, haven't you people ever heard of closing a damn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poison rationality. I chime in, haven't you people ever heard of closing a damn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poison rationality.
You're listening to MSN Radio 1, the official home of Nova.
Welcome back to MSN Radio 1 and the Mount Crest Sports Network with the Sargento 375. AJ is currently up on pole, up, and the game just shut down. Okay. We might have to go back to break here. We'll let you guys know when something will come up.
You burned my soul again, crushed me within. I know I should have known. My chariot's flame is snuffed out, inside its highways that I've weathered are all consuming. Can't you take me home? Oh, live to see endless decay. Am I the reason? Godlike but known as a demon. I'll never disturb. You made me sin. My genesis, a revelation made. This world is pretend. Stop before the fateful seventh day. Can I be saved from nothing but until I'm machine and immortal copy? When there is nothing and you're falling of me, can I steal the sound of your heartbeat? Angel fell with no wings. Is it me? I can't think. What will you do when I be? You create us the dream and I'm part of destruction. I'm trying, but my eyes are blind, please. So my creator and told me you sense the threshold to allow me to see. I gave my trust to a lie. Breathe in me, give me life. My chariot. Oh, my chariot's flame is snuffed out, inside its highways that I've weathered are all consuming. Can't you take me home? Oh, live to see endless decay. Am I the reason? Godlike but known as a demon. I'll never die.
You're listening to MSN Radio 1, the official home of Nova.
Welcome to the Sargento 375 at Rockingham, aka The Rock. So many cars up onto the grid for the Nova Cup Series. This is Ty Turns Left with MSN Radio, the inaugural broadcast. And it is so good to be here for today. For this important radio test broadcast, because if this actually does well, then maybe we can actually do something. So of course, let's take a look at the starting grid. Of course, we wait. Sorry, hold up. Is there no way to get rid of this? Alright, let's take a look at the starting grid right now. And up front, of course, we have AJ and Ethan. Then, of course, we have CK. And then we have Dinah, which is not here right now. And, of course, we have Lipman Nick, who got a top 5. And then, of course, we do have Cut. And then we have Prince. Then we have Lexus and the 88 and Gavin. Both Turns Up Enterprises cars are going to start, of course, right next to each other, as Lexus has 8th and Vortex has 9th. Then in the top 10, it's Bono, and then in 11th place it's Murillo. Then in the 28th we have Pentos with a miracle qualifying lap that got him into the race. Then we have the 78 of Crimson. 14th of Remy, his number isn't there. Then we have Toxic, who got 15th out of all that. It's a 15 field gap, people. 15 field. Sorry if I stutter a lot. Anyway, the people who got out is JDM, Pink, Pancake, Shalrin, Unexpected, Chance, Train, and CXRTI. I don't know how to say his name, but wow. Now, of course, here is the rundown with a total. Here's the rundown for the Cup Series: 160 laps, and the pit road speed is 40. So we might see some. We might see some people who are going to speed. Of course, and this is the same exact track that people were testing. This is the same exact track that people were using at not only testing and tryouts. So we don't know if those setups are going to be in. I don't know if the setups are going to be the exact same or it's going to be new. But we can't wait. I'm asking Nick for an interview. We're gonna try and get an interview of Lipman Nick, who got top 5. Oh, okay, he's gonna get interviewed by the Mound. Okay, so all right, we're not gonna have any interviews yet, which is okay because first day, big problems. Small actually. Also, really quick, Mountcraft Sports Network is also live on Twitch, which should be linked in the chat right now. If not, that is really unfortunate because I forgot to get that stuff out of the way first. But yeah, overall, we can't wait to get this broadcast started. You may hear some static there that it's not from us. They haven't started pacing yet, of course. Oh yeah, that is some really bad static. Oh no. You also have a lovely crowd here right now. Okay. All right, pacing. Okay, I don't think pacing has to be done. Yes, it is. Pacing is now getting started. We can't wait to see how this will go. I do apologize for the view lag. That is. I do apologize for the V-lag. That I hopefully that's not on my part. My PC, I don't think my PC is doing any wonders today. Also, I sadly can't get rid of this at the bottom. You might as well have to get used to that. You might as well get used to it right now. All right, Crown is gonna pay. Crown, our pace car driver Crown's gonna pull it off for us, and we are officially green flag here at Rockingham. Oh yeah, it's V-lagging bad. AJ already starting to pull away in that 26 machine. Can I turn this down? Oh no, it's like that. Oh, and around goes Ethan. We have a huge crash in the back. Caution is out already on lap 2 out of 160. That was what a start. I don't even know what to say to that, and Dino just got spun during pacing. Sorry about that, just give me a second. Alright, definitely see more people now. And they're still wrecking on the pacing. That's Bono who got spun out in the back. Oh wow, that is bad. Okay. That is really, really, really bad. I can see the stream. It's still V-lagging really bad as we're now back to green. AJ right on the bottom of 8th, and they're both side by side. AJ once again pulling away from the field as 8th is up into the wall. They're 3 wide. And there goes Dino. Dino goes around. 18 gets involved as well. Will caution come out again? That was a 2-car wreck. The number 9 of 18 will get into the lead. And there goes Lexus in the 88. Caution is going to come out again. We have more cars getting involved. Good grief. Second caution of the day. Let's. And Gavin got loose. Gavin just spun out a bit there. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Alright, we're taking this forever. AJ still leads. So, let's go ahead and check the replay provided by our MSN coverage. You can see right there, Dino spins out. And then a whole melee of cars get involved, as I believe that was only 2 of them. And then of course the caution has not come out yet. Then you can see right behind the 88 of Lexus just gets spun out. I can't tell who car that is specifically, but that's beside the point. We are now back green here at Rockingham. Oh, and we're already wrecking. There goes Ethan. Litmanick goes around. Ethan goes around. AJ starts pulling away. Oh, and we got one car on our side. It's the big one here at the Rock. Oh no. Let's take a look at that again. You can see Ethan spinning out right there in the one car. Then we see the 929. We saw a lot of people spin here. And then of course, right there, you see one car up on our side. You see Gavin involved. It's been I'll count this one as a 3rd caution of today. There's been a lot of wrecks so far, and we can't even last a lap. It was just like the lights. It was just like the light series last week and this weekend. Wreck is the Wreckfest. It's the Wreckfest. Wreckfest the 3-quel at Rockingham. Alright, it should be green flag. It should be GTT right now. Well, oh, never mind. It isn't. Never mind. It's pit. It's pitting. It's pitting this time. AJ stays out. Meanwhile, everyone else is pitting. That's gonna be a risky move to take. Oh, and we already got Carnage, Gavin, and Dino. There must have been like an incident that happened during pit road. As you can see him try to leave. He was able to get it up out of there. The carnage continues. Apparently he got pushed into his box while someone was wrecking, which is really unfortunate. Oh yeah, carnage still continues. The 9 hits the 33 while exiting. And apparently Gavin doesn't have any fuel. Oh, and that's a teammate. He just rammed into poor Lexus, and they're piling up again. Oh no. Holy. If these wrecks are going to keep happening, they might as well just shorten the race. Because 116 must have been a really good idea. Alright. Crown, one of the BODs in Nova, and our pace car driver for today. Okay, apparently he's not gonna pull it in. They're probably stacking up right there in the back. But still, let's take a look at what happened earlier. Up and they're wrecking under pacing. You can see the one car spin along with Dino and everyone else. And then Lipman, Nick, and Ethan, they both start spinning as well. And of course, one car rolled the wall a bit, like Casey, like Martin Truex Jr. in that one Bristol race, I believe. I don't even know, but it is really insane that people have been flipping and dying back there throughout this entire race. Alright, Crown is going to pull it off. And we're officially back to green at Nova, and there's already cars wrecking in the back. Caution that's not coming out yet. You can see Lipman, Nick got involved, Dino. Oh, and Dino just hit the pit limiter. Apparently his car just turned right. Pretty unfortunate for everyone else here. Oh, that reminds me. Sonoma is next week, of course. I don't know how that will be. I don't know how that's going to be like, as I'm obviously scared for it. I will be racing at Sonoma next weekend. But though, it's probably going to be filled with a lot of wrecks. Probably. Crown nearly wrecked the car as we're back to green here at Rockingham as Gavin will take the lead. With the 16 are running right behind him, and Lexus and AJ, he just came into the frame. Can we last a lap? Here comes Remy on the bottom. And yes, we will last a lap. AJ takes the lead back. Remy is right there. AJ and Remy's battling side by side. You can see AJ starting to pull away again. V lagging, jumping every 10 to 20 frames per second. I don't know what that black dot is up in the sky. Ooh, AJ is sliding a little bit, trying to get off that corner, but it doesn't matter. He is still pulling away. The gap is starting to get bigger and bigger every second. We officially didn't wreck. That is a new record. Oh, and as I said it, there's one car going around. That's the 39 and the 14 of Toxic gets hit. Right into the barriers. No caution yet. Which is surprising. That is real unfortunate for them. Now they'll have to try and make sure they won't be a lap down. Let's take a look at that again. You can see the 33. You can see him getting turned all the way back there. And then Toxic gets hit, and then he goes straight into that concrete wall all the way there as he phases through the invisible barriers. But anyway, AJ is still leading. Wait. AJ is still leading so far. Also, I just realized how loud the Roblox volume was, and I'm so sorry. The field has now spread it out. As we have a battle for I'm not saying that. 7th and 6th. It's between Dino, Litman, Gavin, Pentos, and everyone else. Litman and oh, they both side by side, and then they slide. They nearly slide by an inch. Litman backs off a bit there. And you can see these cars have really good wedge setups now. Unlike VRA, you can now set up the wedge and your brake bias, which is what everyone else is doing right now. We also may see some green flag pit stops. Here comes Litman right on the side of Gavin. Let's go on board with the 29. You can see there may be an upcoming switchover. Gavin will do that. Both phasing in and out from each other. They're both sliding. They're both side by side. What an intense battle for the MRI and TLE drivers. You may remember. Oh, Gavin hits the wall. That doesn't matter anyway. Oh, wait, what's happening with Pentos? Pentos hit the wall back there. Oh, and there goes Cut hard into the wall. Bounce. He hits it again. That is insane. Wow. Let's take a look at that again here in a moment. Wow, that was an insane crash for Cut. Now, of course, here. Oh, shoot, whoops. Now, here's the replay provided by MSN. You can see we were trying to look at Pentos here, but then we were trying to look at 20 Pentos, as you saw earlier. He slid up into the wall for a second there, and then we saw Cut, who was spinning out on the front stretch, and he hit really hard into the wall, like rear end. Merely misses Remy, and then he hits the wall twice. He misses Lexus and Dino, Litman, and Gavin. Surprisingly, there hasn't been no caution was called there, which was pretty insane. Of course, AJ is still holding the lead as he has now caught up to Gavin, which is, of course, he might be in trouble because he's now going to be. Gavin might be put a lap. Never mind. That's not Gavin. Remember, this is our inaugural broadcast. Everyone makes mistakes. That is the 14. Can't tell who it is though. That's the 14 of Toxic. Remember, he wrecked earlier. He wrecked earlier along with someone else. As AJ is trying to make the move to the bottom, Toxic will possibly try to fend for his position or give it up and be a lap down. Toxic is going to give up his position. He could try and fight for it. Remember, free passes. Toxic is now 2 laps down. Free passes still exist for these guys, of course. I don't know I don't know how that's going to transition as Toxic hits the wall. I sound like I have a damn list. Toxic and AJ side by side. Then Ethan is right there. As Ethan is really begging for his life for Toxic to hold AJ up here. They both slide. Oh, and Cut spun out again. What is happening? Apparently, sorry for not spectating him right now, but the 33 just spun out. As we're now on board with Ethan, they're still Toxic is gonna give both of them the pass as Ethan is really might be jumping with joy while he's sitting down on his computer doing this. As here he comes, he's gonna pass AJ. They're both right there. All right, they're both side by side. AJ is still holding the lead. Okay. It's Bud Menards versus I don't know what team AJ is on, but basically him versus the Bud Menards car. Now, of course, all of us do need a break, so for now, let's go ahead and head to our crank it. Oh, something happened to AJ. Yeah, they probably made contact with each other. Yeah, and the OBS stream got messed up too, so that sucks. But, anyway, for now, we're going to head to our crank it up, so let's get into it. Welcome back as AJ and Ethan will be taking the pit road, as you saw from our onboard camera with Pentos. Let's see how this will do. There's a rope right there. Will they be taking 4 tires or 2? Dino is now leading. With Lexus right behind him with a 2.1 gap. 11, sorry. You can see green flag pit stops are now underway. Ethan will be the first one out. No, there must have been miscommunication there with his peer crew. We don't know if Nick will be pitting as well. Also, we're just getting word that the Mountain broadcast has suffered through a power outage. We don't know if those are all the details that are happening right now. So for now, our race broadcast is still going on, as they've been back online for a few minutes. Alright, Nick pits. As it looks like, I was gonna say, I thought Murillo was still out on track, but he's gonna pit as well. Green flag pit stops are now on their way. Alright, Lexus currently in 6th right now is, ooh, Remy's in the lead. With 8th right behind him, AJ. With 8th right behind him in AJ, and he's Nick is currently being held up. Oh yeah, Nick is about to get a lap down here. As he's desperately fighting for his lead lap back. Alright, so unfortunately, due to some issues, we're gonna wait. Alright, so if you're watching the YouTube stream, we're gonna unfortunately have to end it here. So for now, if you want to see our radio coverage, go to give me a second. So for now, we want you to go to MSN Radio 1, which will be posted in our pinned comments section, which should be in a live chat right now. If you want the radio broadcast will be in our live chat right now, posted by myself, side turns left. So for now, we'll see you soon for Pocono.